Oh! Ooh! Oh, hey everyone, Skylinks here, bringing you another video review. Just reading up on the next video, next comic that we're going to be reviewing. Buffy, Season 8, comic number 9, No Future for You, Part 4. Excellent cover. Excellent. I love that. Just love that. Her burning it, kind of naked, but whatever. I'm a guy. This comic is action-packed. It's a big climactic showdown between Gigi and Faith. So, we're going to have some fun with this comic. Try to keep up. A lot happens. Things start off with one of Faith's flashbacks to Mayor Wilkins. Now, I liked Mayor Wilkins. I thought he was the best Buffy villain besides Angelus. Everyone says Glory's number one. I didn't think Glory was too impressive. She was okay, but I didn't think she was anything like Mayor Wilkins. And the relationship between him and Faith was just phenomenal. It was like a daughter-father relationship. It's one of the only people that she felt loved from, and she states it again in this comic. Gigi is pissed off because Faith let Buffy go. So thus starts the big fight, and it is a very emotional fight. And during the whole entire fight, Faith just basically tries to convince Gigi, you know what? This guy, he's pulling your strings. This Rowan guy, he's just pulling your strings. Can't you see that? And she's trying to actually, you know, get through Gigi's head. Of course, Gigi's not listening. So they get into the fight, and Giles constantly tries to get into the premise, and he can't. So Bam, Willow's calling him, but it's not actually Willow. It is Buffy, who is pissed off that she's teleported. Now, she goes on her, you know, I need to know everything raid, and Giles just basically says, you know, now's not the time, Buffy. And Buffy's like, no, now's the time. I want to hear what's up. I want to know what's happening. Faith tried to strangle me, or she did strangle me. And Giles basically says, you know, Buffy, not everything's about you. I don't want you part of this. Put Willow on the line. Buffy does. And I like that, because you know what? Buffy is obviously the star of the comic. It's not called Giles the Vampire Slayer Watcher. No, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But everything has to fucking revolve around her. It's like she needs to know everything, and I like it when she's putting in her place. With that said, we can assume that Willow breaks the barrier for Giles. The fight continues, and Faith is pointing out more and more how Rowan's just, you know, not helping Gigi at all during the fight. And it comes to this climactic blow where the axe is in the tree right there, and Gigi gets kicked into the axe, and Faith is upset because Faith did not want to kill Gigi. She wanted to turn her to the good side. So you think it's over. Okay, my cats were just fighting. The Rowan guy comes in, and he thinks, you know, let's go with the victor. Let's try to convince Faith to work for me. So he tries to, he says, you know, we can get at this Buffy girl if you work with us. Faith plays with him, and eventually just knocks the shit out of him. He uses his magic, restrains her, but out of nowhere, Giles comes and sticks tremors in his back. You guys didn't quite see that, but... Anyways, they get into a little fight. Faith hands the book... Okay, Faith hands the Twilight book to Giles, and he does a spell, and the guy's like, well, no mystical barrier is too strong that I can't break. Giles puts a mystical barrier inside of the Rowan guy, and he promptly blows up. He'll never get ahead of life that way. I had to. Anyways, the conclusion is just basically Faith is there, and Giles is like, good job, girl. Here's your passport. Let's get out of here. And there's some dialogue between them, and eventually they just agree, let's work together. It ends off with Twilight showing up. And the whole thing between Gigi, Faith, Buffy, and everything was just to turn everyone against each other. And he wants to bring the age of magic to a close. But that's our first seeing of Twilight. Actually, full-face seeing. And then the story ends there. This comic was nice. I loved this issue. Great fight scenes. You get to see Faith in a good light. Buffy gets put in her place, and Giles and Faith create their own little pack, their little team. And in addition to that, we get to see Twilight. Overall, it was very action-packed and a great way to close the issue. But, is it worth picking up? Yes, of course it is. Excellent issue. The, what is it called? The No Future for You series was definitely better than the Long Way Home series, but the Long Way Home series is still very good. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying the No Future for You is much better. So definitely pick it up. We're going to do Comic 10 next, and then we'll do our finish-up review. With that said, this is Skyline. I'm going to say peace out for now.